Morning. Excuse the sight of me this morning. I just wanted to come on quickly and just talk about a couple of products that I use that will help to your end result of styling. First of all, I wanted to talk to you about my hair wrap. Anybody who's got particularly thick hair that holds the moisture a lot and is struggling when you first start styling to get your air wrap to grab the curls, it's often because your hair is too damp. So my morning routine is I wash my hair, I'm at the shower, wrap it in this, and then I do my makeup. So by the time I finish doing my makeup, this will take out 50% more moisture than your normal towel. And they literally just tie up at the back and do up there. It doesn't matter what length your hair is. My daughter's got really long hair and it's great on hers. Great for your kids if you're going swimming, but it's just so comfortable, it doesn't come off. And it's obviously you get a bit of makeup on while you're putting your makeup on, and it just goes in the machine. But it's microfiber and it literally, well, like I said, will absorb a lot of that moisture out of your hair. So that's from the Exclusive Wrap Essentials. Take a look. I think they might be on offer, I'm not sure. They do a couple of colours, but they make great gifts for Christmas, birthdays. Okay, Christmas is gone now, but you know, while they're on offer, get them for next year. Birthdays, Mother's Day, anything like that. So they're just a great little stocking filler, and like I say, inexpensive. They also do a nice botanical range, which are really lovely, which they also look gorgeous if anybody's suffering with cancer, chemotherapy. They're a great look. I'd go out in them in the day. I've got really pretty ones, so have a look at those as well, because I think they'd really help. So I'm just going to quickly talk through my products. Excuse the state of my hands, by the way. I did my fake tan last night and obviously went to bed, and when you sleep with your hands between your legs, it rubs off, so that will be gone by later. I know it looks hideous. If anybody's interested in which fake tan I use, it's the Coco and Eve, the mousse. I use ultra dark. I'm quite freckly, so I like to keep a tan on all year round. But yeah, Coco and Eve, I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to talk through this. So that literally comes off like that. Like I say, there's a little toggle, so kids love it. Nice little toggle. So yeah, that's really good. But you can see my hair's already started to dry through quite a lot, so that otherwise by the time I start styling, it just takes forever to dry. So what I've done this morning, before I even got in the shower, I've used my Colour Wow Dream filter. I couldn't live without this stuff, honestly. I use it about once a week. Anybody who's got darker hair as well, it doesn't necessarily have to be coloured. It will lift your hair 2 shades. There's nothing chemical in it. There's nothing that like chemically damages your colour or anything. It just lifts all the build-up of products, minerals out of your hair. So when I dry my hair today, we can see the blondes popping already. It literally lifts all the rubbish off the hair and makes your blondes pop. So I use that first. You spray that on dry hair, leave it on for 2 minutes, just pop it on while you brush your teeth or whatever, and then get in the shower, shampoo it. This morning I've used Herbal Essence shampoo, which is always a go-to favourite. It's silicone free, it's paraben free, so it's £1.95. So you don't need to spend a fortune on products, because I know it can all get a bit of a minefield. And then I've used my Osmos Silver shampoo second, which I leave on while I wash my body. Again, that really helps the blondes pop. Then you must use a good conditioner, because obviously you're stripping everything off the hair, so you must use a good conditioner. This morning I've used Coco and Eve, their daily use one, which is lovely. I use a mixture. This one I love. That's the mane and tail conditioner. That's great. It's a high street price, but it's great. So I use a real mixture of conditioners. And I've also got the mane and tail shampoo. That's lovely as well, the Herbal Grow. They're just lovely, like I said, everyday affordable products. Right, so I'm going to just quickly put on my Colour Wow Coconut cocktail. Oh, my hair's caught in my earring, sorry. Just pop a couple of pumps of this and then just massage it through. I try not to put it really too close to the roots. I tend to focus more on the ends. Don't forget, when you've got long hair, to really work it through those mid-lengths at the back. You don't just want it on the top layers. So really work that through, especially through the ends. That'll help to prevent against any breakage, and also it'll give you some heat protectant, so you don't need to use heat protectant sprays as well. Then I'm going to put my Colour Wow Dream Coat on. Because I use mine every day, I don't tend to section it off, because I always think, well, if I use it one day it will grab on that area and then the next day it will grab another area. But if you're only using it about once a week, section your hair and make sure you spray it on every single piece of hair, because it really does work. I know a lot of people are a bit skeptical about this product, but honestly for me it's been a game changer. And I know it's expensive, but because you don't use it every single time, because it has a memory in it, it will last you quite a while. Even though I use it every day, still lasts me a long time. What it will do is, the way I best describe it is like if you've got a waxy leaf and you put water on it, it will just roll off it, and it works in the same way with your hair. So if you walked into a damp room or outside in the damp weather, although you won't stop your hair curling, it will help stop it frizzing. So the Supernatural 1 week needs heat activating, so you really need to, even with the air wrap, that will heat activate it, so you really need to work it through and you'll see the visible shine coming through. If you've got hair that you like to leave naturally curly, buy the curly one, but you can equally heat activate the curly one. So that's the only difference between the two. And then I'm just going to pop some of my Raise the Root on. This has been a real game changer for me. Tend to focus more just through this top section. It works a little bit like a salt spray as well, so you can pop a bit through the ends, just hold your curls a bit. But I love that stuff. It smells gorgeous as well. It's not sticky in any which way. And the key now is to make sure you comb your hair through fully. Just use the wide tooth end of your comb and really comb it through, so by the time you start styling you've got absolutely no knots in your hair. Because if you started styling with it without combing it through, you're going to end up fighting against your barrel and your hair's not going to look nice and sleek. What I will just say as well is, when I'm in the shower, when I put my conditioner through, I use a shampoo brush, mostly the Manta brush, and I comb all the conditioner through, so that by the time I put my hair wrap on it, it's already nice and sleek and combed through. So I always comb my hair into my finished shape. And if you've got really strong hair growth on your fringe, make sure you comb it down really flat so that you're already fighting those kinks. And then just pop it into shape. And then what I'll do now, you can see, although I put those products on, my hair looks quite wet, but it's about, I'd say about 50% dry. So by the time I've got my clothes on, come back and dry, it's going to be 60-70% dry. If you're going to let a bit of air through it, just scrunch it up a little bit, even if you've not got curly hair, just to get that air through, and then just let that dry a little bit. And then by the time I come back, none of those products will feel sticky. Even if I use the Colour Wow Mousse, there's still no stickiness to it. There's nothing worse than when it goes crunchy. If it goes a bit crunchy, just use your comb, just comb it through a little bit, and that'll get rid of any wet look that you get through the roots. Okay.